Welcome back, ninjas. So I'm gonna quickly show you here on a different smartphone how to set up an APN, or basically just show you the default APN settings. This video is regarding the tutorial of the UMIDIGI S2. The UMIDIGI S2 in many countries has the bug of no data availability, so you can't use the mobile data, internet, whatever you can. Somewhere where you don't have a Wi-Fi, you want to use your SIM card for the data, of course for the mobile data, for the Wi-Fi, for the internet data, you can't use it at all. With the UMIDIGI S2, there's a big problem. It seems that it's not set up, the software itself, it's not that optimized, and they maybe didn't set up correctly the auto settings for the APN, whatever. I don't even know how to explain their problem there, but basically there's no mobile data for you in many different countries. So what you need to do, for me, you're gonna have the UMIDIGI S2 here without the SIM card which you want to use it. So don't put the SIM card inside, just put your SIM card in the default, in the regular smartphone which you used before the UMIDIGI S2, and just go step by step to the connections, go to the mobile networks. So you're gonna go to the mobile networks, remember that, and from here you're gonna go to, remember that, you're gonna go to the APN, to the access point names. You're gonna go here, and here you have the internet, or basically the data. You're gonna select that thing and see all the APN settings. This is very important because we're gonna go, of course, we're gonna go to the UMIDIGI S2. Remember that, just a minute, SIM cards, but I'll need to put the SIM card first there for this thing, isn't it? Data usage, and basically, yeah, I'll need to put this. Yeah, we'll need, anyway, I'm gonna show you later on. So you'll need to save all these details, save the protocol, save the MCC, save the MNC authentication type, APN protocol, roaming protocol, etc, etc. So we're gonna save all that. Let's go now to UMIDIGI S2. I'm gonna take this SIM card from this smartphone and put it on UMIDIGI S2 and try to set up the APN. Stay tuned. Okay, ninja, so I set up everything. I'm using right now the SIM card. I activated the data, so let's go now quickly to show you. I already even tested a few times, man. Like you see by yourself, basically the data is not working at all. It's not working at all. Okay, my ninja, so after I showed you that there is no mobile data on default, as soon as you unbox your smartphone, you put your SIM card, you enable the data, you're gonna see that there is no data at all. I showed you already that, and in my exposing video. I said that it is fixable through the OTA, but if somebody doesn't want to wait for the OTA, there is a fix, and alhamdulillah, I discovered it by myself there. APN, regarding the APN, there's an issue with the APN here. Basically, you will need to set up by yourself. You're gonna set up by yourself. If you don't know how to do that, this is the right video for you. This is for the UMIDIGI S2, and I hope this tutorial will work for all countries where of course this data mobile is not working on the UMIDIGI S2. Remember, I already mentioned, disclaimer, not all UMIDIGI S2 users will have this bug, man. Not all of them, but some countries will have them, like I mentioned, Germany, and right now Yugoslavia here, Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia. So we're gonna go to the access point names. Remember that, access point names. You're gonna go to the, you won't have this thing. I'm right now, you know that I've been using also in UK, but right now I'm in Bosnia, like I mentioned, I'm using the Bosnian SIM cards. Usually before I've been using the UK SIM cards there. Let's go now here to plus. You will need to go to plus because you will need to set up by yourself APN. And what is an important thing, like I mentioned, first, go with your old smartphone, put your SIM card, go to the APN settings there and see all the settings. Write them on this paper. You don't have to Google it on somewhere. Obviously, you can just watch my video here, but just basically these APN settings and everything will be differently for you. So don't just use them. You'll have to basically go to your Google search engine bar or something like that. Or the easiest way is, like I mentioned, like I already said, the easiest way, you don't have to use watch some videos or something like that. You don't have to search on Google. Just basically go to your old smartphone and copy paste on the blank paper all the details, man. And when you write them on the paper, just go basically step by step. You can name it internet, just put internet there. APN, you just put, of course, the APN, the same name which your old smartphone had. What you need to do, all these things you need to put, don't use them at all. Don't use them at all. What you need to just use is MCC, MNC, and authentication type, you have to put it on PAP. Remember that, authentication type PAP. Remember that, APN protocol and roaming protocol IPv4. And bearer is unspecified. Remember that. So this is all the thing what you need to do. And when you do all these things, when you set up by yourself manually, then you go to the upper right corner and click save. Tap save. I'm sorry for that. Tap save, and because I don't need it now, discard this thing, and you're gonna have the second option. I didn't have this thing, I had only on the first there. You're gonna probably have maybe EE, O2, Virgin, giffgaff, or something like that. If you're in UK, remember that. I've been using those SIM cards. But if you are in some other countries, I don't know which other countries use which mobile networks they use. But basically, right now in Boston, this is the bhmobile.ba. I'm gonna do all this tutorial also on Bosnian language. But this is it, ninjas. And right now, let's see here, will it work? What I would advise you, just restart your smartphone. I would advise you to restart your smartphone. I already restarted my smartphone, and by my luck, by my happiness, this tutorial works, man. And I'll show you right now that it is completely working, and thank God, alhamdulillah. I'll just show you right now, just give it a second. In my country, the mobile data is really bad, man, remember that. But here you go, hey, yo. It's working, man. It's really working here. You can see by yourself. I'm using a Google Play Store here. So sorry for this. We only can use 3G. We are just in 18th century, basically. It is working. You see by yourself. I did access there. Just to give it a minute. Oh, there you go. There you go. I think so. Yeah, it's coming. Come on, it's a bit slow, but it's working. And I think, I don't know if maybe this is because of me, or maybe they still need to release, optimize better this thing here. Maybe even the data mobile is a bit slow with this smartphone. I don't know, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's up to my mobile network operator, or maybe it's up to the smartphone itself. I wouldn't be surprised, but it does work. You can see it by yourself. It's working for me. 5 rounded corners. Come on, active, man. Activate yourself. We're gonna go to Chrome here and see maybe Facebook. Just show you right now. It is a bit slow, but it's working. Before that, I couldn't even access anything. Come on. There you go. You can see by yourself. Facebook. Can we go to YouTube? Let's see here, YouTube. There you go. Also YouTube. Let's go to my video. Will it even start it? Yeah, there you go. Ninjas. It's working, completely working. Alhamdulillah. I'm super satisfied. I'm using just data mobile. Remember that the Wi-Fi is not on. I'm just using the mobile data connection, and this mobile data is on 3G. In my country, they don't have proper 4G LTE connectivity. Remember that. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed in this small short tutorial. Great news. I have to say, but yet again, I want to give a compliment to UMIDIGI for this. They shouldn't do this, man. You are not paying this kind of money. Remember that you're not paying, you're not buying a smartphone to find some bugs which you need to fix by yourself, man. You need to waste your time, probably search for half hour, 1 hour. Maybe you can't even find right now on YouTube a proper tutorial for this, for the UMIDIGI smartphones. But I showed you just right now. Remember, like I said, the basic thing, how I discovered myself. I just went to my old smartphone, mobile data there, APN. I of course used the APN settings for my old smartphone. I wrote them on this paper. Then I took my SIM card from the old smartphone, put it in the UMIDIGI S2, and basically went to the APN settings, added new APN profile, and I just inputted all these things, man, all these numbers, etc. It's simple like that, my ninjas. You won't make a mistake. If you follow this easy tutorial step by step, you will have a mobile data active on your smartphone. Remember that. If you watch this video, if you are one of those people who also has this bug affected him in the country where he lives, I don't know all the countries which have this problem right now, so I'm not sure if somebody has this problem. Leave in the comment section hello, and also Please try this tutorial and let me, did it work in your country? Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Thank you in advance. Buy the smartphone. So far, when you forget the Android 6, I would say that I now reckon it. I am recommending this smartphone right now because I fixed this mobile data. But yet again, I'm not complimenting UMIDIGI for this. I'm still really a bit angry on them for not basically checking out all these things, man. This is a big issue, and like I said, you don't expect from a new smartphone to find this problem. And for you, remember, if this happened with the Xiaomi or something like that, they would attack Xiaomi or OnePlus 5. I'm not even mentioning bigger brands like Samsung or Apple, but if it just happened on some other Chinese brands, they would obviously make a big fuss about it. And you should, man, you shouldn't expect these problems to be fresh out of the box for you. You shouldn't be that person who has to fix this mobile data bug, man. Like I mentioned, and like I said, I think there's maybe even a small bug regarding the data connectivity there. Maybe the UMIDIGI S2 will fix this with the OTA, and they will probably try to fix it with the OTA, with the future OTA updates. Thank you in advance. Subscription and like this video, share it everywhere on the forums, because I think many users are affected by this bug, and this should help them. Thank you in advance, and see you till next time. Remember, regarding the UK, right now I'm not in the UK, so I can't show you the settings and the tutorial for the UK. I've been using Virgin Media. I've been using the Virgin Media. I still have some Virgin Media, but I don't want to use my mobile data because it's super expensive, man, to use that on roaming, data roaming. It's super expensive, man. Damn. And my salam, and see you till next time. Peace.